Hello hookers and welcome to Inspired by a Smile. My name is Christy and now I will be showing you how to make a ghost applique for a granny square in this video. You can attach it to the circle granny square that I have made already on my channel, just so you know, and it makes the very popular trending ghost blanket that's going on right now in black with the ghost on it. So if you're ready and have a 3mm hook and some yarn, let's get started. Alright, so I've got my hook and I have white for my ghost. I'm going to do a chain of 8. Just remember, if you want to make the ghost bigger or smaller, just use a different size hook. So just make a chain of 8 to start. While you do that, I would like to take the time to say thank you all for subscribing so far. I really do appreciate it. So now you're going to do a slip stitch at the end and go over one stitch where your thumb would be. I always hold the last stitch with my thumb and before I do the slip stitch. And you're going to go into that stitch on the chain and you're going to do 8 single crochet across that stitch, or sorry, across the chain. And you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Now, if you haven't actually already subscribed yet, please make sure you do so that you don't miss any of my videos. And make sure all notifications are on. They're different ones for the phone and for the computer. Alright, so all you have to do is turn your thing over right there and just go on the opposite side into the stitches, single crochet across till you get to the end. Alright, so at this end you want to do 2 stitches, or 2 single crochet in the end there, in the same stitch, so that it keeps its form. And then you're going to do the whole row of single crochet again, And then you're going to want to do the same thing at the other end. You're going to do 2 single crochet in the same stitch at the end. And then you can single crochet all along the next row. Right there again, there's the end. So you got the 2 single crochet in there in the same stitch, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side until you get to the other end, and it will be a different kind of increase. A little bit different. Okay, so you're going to put 2 single crochet in the same stitch there, and then 2 in that stitch as well. So 2 single crochet in the same stitch twice in a row. And then the other side will be the same, 1 single crochet in each stitch. And then when you get to the other end, you'll be doing the same thing. 2 single crochet in the same stitch twice in a row. Here it is. Here you're going to do 2 single crochet in the same stitch and then do the same in the next stitch, and then repeat the other row. 1 single crochet in each stitch across. Alright, we're almost about where we're going to do the tail of the ghost. So make sure you single crochet in the end there. And then you single crochet right there. Alright, yes, okay. So after this single crochet, or we're doing the other, sorry, I think this is another row of single crochet to make it even. Jumping ahead of myself here, sorry guys. So this one is, wait, it's not where the tail is yet. We're going to do another row of single crochet here. Alright, so see, we're going to just do this slip stitch here. And this is going to start to form the tail of the ghost. I'm just going to do a chain of 5 now. And then no slip stitch or anything, just get the chain. And then right in the end, right there, you can put 1 single crochet. And then in the next 2 stitches, you're going to do a half double crochet. After those, you're going to do a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So that one, and then this will be the last for the tail. And then you just have to make sure you go up far enough on the ghost's body, and you're going to slip stitch the tail on. So right there is good. And just slip stitch. And then you're going to slip stitch the next couple stitches up to where we're going to do the arm. So I just slip this through. And that one. And you're going to double crochet into the next stitch beside the slip stitch. And in the same stitch, you're going to do a treble crochet. It's just bigger, a little bit bigger than the double crochet. So yarn over and go in the same stitch. So 1, 2, and then 3. And then do another double crochet in the same stitch. And then you're going to do a slip stitch in there as soon as you've done that, just to give the arm some form. So go in the same stitch as the hand and do a slip stitch. I didn't quite do that yet, so I realized what I needed to do. Just go right in there. And then after that, you can single crochet until you get to the next part where we go to do the next hand, just to make the head a little bit bigger. Alright, so right here you're going to do a slip stitch just before you go to do the hand. And then you can do a double crochet, and then a treble crochet, and the double crochet, all in the same stitch to do the hand. And then just don't forget to slip stitch in the hand after. slip stitch into the hand, and then we're going to, after that, you're going to slip stitch up until we get to the tail, basically. Alright, so I want to get rid of that little groove where the tail is. So I am going to do a single crochet in a second after this last slip stitch. It will make it even out. So just grab on right there, right where the little dip is. There we go. And then the next, you can just slip stitch right into the tail. Perfect. So the body of the ghost is done. You can just leave yourself a nice tail to sew it onto your granny square. And then I'm going to sew the eyes on, which I'm using black embroidery thread, but any thin black yarn would do as well. If it's too thick, you can always splice it apart. I'm just going to tuck that in first. If you are looking for more Halloween stuff, please make sure you keep an eye out on my channel as well. It's important to look at those notifications because there will be more coming soon. I'm just going to cut myself a long enough piece of my embroidery thread here. I knotted it 4 times just to be safe. If you're using yarn, you probably only have to knot it maybe 3 times, but I did it 4. So you can go right in through the back whereabouts you'd want to put your mouth. That's how I started mine anyways. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. And you can do it however you'd like. You'd even just probably sew on top as well. And into the top of the stitches. Alright, I just about have my mouth done here, making sure everything else is even. Since it's getting sewn onto the granny square, I just kept going and made sure everything was good. So you can just flip it over after. If you have a bunch of black there like mine, you can just sew into that. But you can also just sew into the back of a stitch. Thanks again for watching, guys, and for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. And again, if you haven't, make sure that you do. There we go. Just cut that and it's ready to put on my square. One cute little ghost. Yay, good job.